Nah, I don't even want makeup sex. I just want to not fight. I want vacation sex. We just cash the check and open a new account sex. I don't want makeup sex.
That's good everywhere in the hotel room, on the beach.
You know what I'm saying? The kind of sex I want is I just want an award. I just want a degree. A vacation sex. We just opened a business sex. We just opened a savings account sex. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. We just bought a utility vehicle sex. We just wrapped a utility vehicle with promotional material sex. Matter of fact, let's do it in the car in the vehicle that we just bought and just wrapped. In
I just gotta do break in the back seat kind of sex.
Right. He said the only way he's trying to fight is if it's makeup sex afterwards. I said, fuck that. I don't even want the makeup sex that bad. I'd rather have the vacation sex. I want an award sex. I just bought a car and wrapped the car sex. Matter of fact, let's do it in the car that we just bought sex. Anything but fighting. That's my partner though. Killer take cousin. You look like you got a work shirt on.
I'm Black Doogie Howser.
You do look professional as fuck. Like you just got a haircut and you got your work clothes on. You do look like you get paid. You look like a supervisor. Like. He said OBGYN. He said, ladies, if you have any questions about your monkey, call him before it get funky.
Yeah. There's extra guacamole in your taco. I can help you with that.
Pineapples, honey. I don't even know what that means.
What, some guacamole?
Oh, if you want some guacamole in your taco,
I said there's pills that do that.
Bro. I wish it was Friday. Why are you calling me with the bald head on Sunday? You supposed to call with the bald head on Friday so we could knock all the hoes and shit before they go to the club. These bitches is pregnant already. It's Sunday. They waiting for Planned Parenthood to open tomorrow for that Plan B. I'm waiting for all that pink stuff to turn white so I can add more stuff to it, but it's taking long. Look at this pimple on my face. Don't it look like it hurt?
Leave it alone.
I'm leaving it alone, but this shit like a gunshot wound. Look at this shit. I'm leaving it alone, okay? I'm leaving it the fuck alone. But
shit, like I said, I'll just tap it. I'm gonna be lurking. I'm gonna be sliding through.
Just try to slide through and knock all the hoes off of my live stream with your fresh cut and your motherfucking work uniform and shit. These hoes in here? These is my hoes, okay? You can't come in here and start fucking with my shit. These hoes is mine.
I just came to say hello. You had it. They had all of them. I just came to say what's up to you. Fuck the rest of these motherfuckers.
Hey, my partner though. No, hey, you know who I like? I like Drea Michelle. You know who that is? I think she's from Basketball Wives. And she was in that Waka Flocka video called Round of Applause. All them bitches was popping, clapping their ass, and she was the one walking around trying to do gangster shit and go missing. Anyway, Drea. Alright, so other than that, guess who else? Vivica A. Fox. Fuck 50 Cent, girl. I think you need a change. Vivica Fox. Oh my God. Did you see her on the red carpet with 50 in the dress? With the low cut and the high cuts. Like, Vivica was like, alright, Halle Berry fine, okay, yeah, but I'm not in love with her like that. She is fine though. But her and Kerry Washington in the same little cute fine category. Somebody just put hella money on my screen. UC 400 put a crown on my head worth more than 240 diamonds, bringing our grand total. We just reset at 0 yesterday. We all the way back up to 404 diamonds. Well on our way to our next set of 80,000 diamonds and $200 cash out. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for my crown. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Queens and Letos. They QNL. They be doing that for the crown sign. Thank you for my money. Y'all want to rap or y'all want to talk some more? I was just mad as fuck earlier about the water being off. We need a plumber. We need the water reconnected or something. I got my card information to pay over the phone. I just don't have the actual card. If anybody needs, you know what I'm saying, a few $100s, and that's the only reason why. Cause bitch, I got more than a few hundred. I got a few thousand on the way. Alright, thank you for sliding through my podcast, Killer Take Cousin. I'm not being funny before you say anything. I was like, so-and-so cousin, so-and-so cousin, so-and-so cousin. Just so you know. You know what I'm saying? I wish we could say I'm so-and-so cousin. But my cousins don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with them. I only got some plate cousins. Plate cousin. Because I stay buzzing. It ain't nothing. My family always trying to hate something. Plus, my main husband. I mean, the only one. I be talking shit and laughing, but I be making money, yo. It's only fun. I'm a little violent, so I need to match me one. Or match me two. I did my bun too tight. This ponytail is hurting my head. I ain't got no makeup on. It look like I just rolled out of bed. These beat's a little bit tighter than the last ones, though. At least that. Is it done? It looks like it's really done. It's really done. At the end of December, I gotta make a new page for the Cherry Franklin Show 2022. Are y'all excited? The first year we might have made 200 to like 800, maybe 1,000. By the second year, we've made over 5,000 probably. By the third year, let's take it to 20,000 a year plus. Can we do that? I'm just a Filipina Amerikkkan sitting here, minding my business. I'm reading the comments, y'all. How y'all doing over there? I see y'all. I'm still remodeling the office. But I got mad earlier. Plus, I can't even find the door stopper. The shit is taking too long. And the shit is miserable. I don't give a fuck. I make too much money to be miserable. That's what caused this in the first place. Don't trip on me just because it's my birthplace. The first face I make got a smile, then it ends in the worst way. Weekend or weekday, every day's a work day. I'm way too aggressive and I'm way too possessive about my money and my time and life and all its lessons. I counted my blessings, then I counted up. It seems they don't never stop, so run it up. Get the hell up out my way. If you ever try to face the way I paper chase and make money every day, hey, it ain't a game, hey, it's the same thing. I always do. Don't try to play me. If I was you, I would try to take notes for a payday. And I slave in the KK where you stay, where you lay. You know what's next? Some shit that you don't want to hear. I gotta check the news. It's nothing left to do. I gotta keep it true. Talking to you. We about to check the news. All these videos is hella long. but we still gonna look. I still wanna know. Hey, 5:15 p.m. here on the West Coast, Northern California, Stockton, California to be exact, baby. My name is Cherry Franklin. This is the Cherry Franklin Show. You can always follow us, subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram to see all the artists and creators we support and that support us.
Democrats are giving the green light and
we're listening to Ryan Yates,
$1-2 combo stimulus package on Tuesday. How much could you get out of it? Let me give you our go-to guide to the huge Democratic deal and the 10 plus new policies in the works right now. And for our special finale on today's video, new clues on how Biden could actually end up giving us even bigger stimulus. I'll give you a hint. Haha, yeah, I'm talking about the filibuster, guys. Biden just showed his biggest sign of opening it up for the stimulus train to just come rolling into our station. So it's definitely worth it to stick around to the very end. Stimulus 24/7, 365, all right here on the Ron Yates channel. This is your one-stop shop.
I see over 2,000 hearts on the screen. Thank you.
Insider tips on the stock market, and of course, cryptocurrencies. And as long as it has to do with making money, we're all over it right here on this channel. So go ahead and join the family. Hit the subscribe button right now. Oh, and before we get into it, in the description down below, as well as in the pinned comment, ways to make more money from home. Be sure to check those links out in the description and the pinned comment right after this video. Tuesday, let's mark those stimulus calendars as Democrats are looking to pass both the social spending and bipartisan infrastructure bills as early as Tuesday. That's right, guys. They're speeding up those stimulus timelines so that they can at least hit near their self-imposed deadline of October 31st for those two major stimulus bills, the $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure package plus the $1.75 trillion social spending package. Now, according to one leadership aide, committees were notified by House leaders that they had to finish any changes on the spending bill by Sunday, and that the House Rules Committee could be as soon as Monday to mark it up. Very insider stuff here, the aide specifically said. Hands down Sunday for committees to make any changes to revised text. Then rules would meet as soon as Monday, floor as soon as Tuesday. Schedule not set in stone yet. And like Progressive Caucus Chair Pramila Jayapal, who's really one of the key players this entire time thanks to her standing up for the Build Back Better package, Jayapal said, let's operate from a place of belief that we can do both.
If people of color are told, once again, as Dr. King talked about, wait, always told you have to wait for anything to come to you, but we're going to make sure that we make whole the, largely white-owned contracting firms that are going to really do great in the infrastructure bill, that already have the airport reconstruction contracts, that already get the, roadside contracts to do infrastructure, and where you all have to wait. Do they understand that they will tank themselves at the polls next year? Because people of color are not going to be told over and over again that they have to wait.
I think that people operate too much from fear. And there was this fear that, if you push and fight for the Build Back Better Act, then we're going to lose the infrastructure bill. And actually, what I said to all of our members is, I know you don't love the infrastructure bill, but listen, we got to vote for that. And if we, but tie it to the Build Back Better Act. Let's everybody vote for all of these things. There may be some things we don't like in infrastructure. There are other people who don't like some things in Build Back Better. Let's just come together and deliver all of this, because if we don't energize our Black and brown voters who delivered us these majorities, our Indigenous voters who delivered us these majorities, if we don't energize young people with a significant investment in climate, if we don't energize women with an actual investment in care, because let's be clear, those infrastructure jobs are great, but the Build Back Better Act actually produces more jobs. And while 90% of the jobs in infrastructure are for men, primarily white men, the jobs in the Build Back Better Act are for, many of them are for women and for women of color. So that's been our look. We've kept our eyes on the prize. We're like, we can do both. We're not going to lose anything. Let's not operate from fear. Let's operate from a place of belief that we can do both. And yes, we will fight for the thing that is a little bit harder, that is not bipartisan, but is a bigger package, and is so consequential. Because when we do that, Joy, that's what's going to energize Black, brown, Indigenous, young, poor, working class families to believe that Democrats will fight for them. And that's what I think we're going to get done. And we're going to get it done very soon. So people should just relax. It'll be okay. We are going to get there, and we're not leaving anybody behind.
But what do you guys think? Are you liking the stimulus package so far? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now let's take a look at our handy dandy guide to the Build Back Better Act and the 10 plus new policies that could be more money in your pocket. Really big here is help for working class families and individuals. There's universal pre-K for all 3 and 4-year-olds in the country, and help in covering child care costs for families making under $300,000 per year. The White House estimates that it will cover about 20 million children and ensure that most U.S. families pay no more than 7% of their income on child care. And this program is going to cover a whole 6 years. Free school meals are still on the menu for almost 9 million more students. It would also provide a $65 per child benefit each month to help families buy groceries during the summer months when school is closed. About 29 million students are now covered under the summer EBT program. Then there are tax breaks for people with children and for earned income. Both got a 1-year extension, $300 per month per child, plus around $1,000 in earned income tax credit money. Definitely is not bad. And speaking of, there's also $40 billion on job training programs to help people get a leg up in the job market. There's also good news for housing. There's $150 billion for housing programs, including for the construction and rehabilitation of up to 1 million new affordable rental and single family homes. The money would also go to public housing, rental assistance, and aid to help people cover the down payment to purchase a home. For those of you guys who are looking for tuition aid, there's a $550 boost to the maximum amount that a student can actually receive each year through the Pell Grant program. That will be on top of the maximum yearly Pell Grant of about $6,500. They're also looking to expand it to cover immigrants who were brought to the United States as children. This is definitely going to help out the more than 5 million U.S. students currently receiving Pell Grants. Now, if you guys are curious about this, just check out their website online. The main requirement here is an income of $50,000 a year or less. And I'm definitely not forgetting about Medicare, Medicaid, and senior care, guys. So far, we got hearing coverage in the bill, while dental and vision are still being discussed. Fighting for us here is Senate Budget Committee Chair Bernie Sanders.
Did you know that you can make money on YouTube right now without starting a channel? I know it sounds impossible at first, and it actually was until recently. But check it out. About
in his words, keeping teeth in your mouth as you grow old should not be a luxury in this country. Not to mention there's also the Obama tax credit and fixing the Medicare gap. Healthcare subsidies that are set to expire in 2022 would actually run through 2025 under the package. Private insurance to low-income uninsured people in the United States. This way, millions of uninsured people in the red states that refuse to expand Medicaid under Obamacare get coverage. In-home care is finally getting some stimulus care itself. They gave $150 billion to support in-home care for older people and those with disabilities. That money is supposed to permanently boost Medicaid coverage for those services, help reduce the list of more than 800,000 people waiting for support, and raise the pay of the industry's workers. And finally, there's lowering prescription drug prices. Yeah, the plan to lower prescription drug prices technically isn't in the framework yet, but here's the thing. An insider source confirmed that, quote, Cinema, who junked the initial proposal, struck a deal with President Biden to include Medicare drug negotiation in the framework consistent with the proposal authored by Congressman Scott Peters, with some edits in the insulin space to further lower costs for consumers. So let's see here, guys. We may get this last minute stimulus after all. Anybody taking insulin or other maintenance medication or watching right now? Could you tell us what it's like? Drop a comment down below for us. Now, we're still crossing our fingers here, guys, as Democrats are still pushing for last minute tweaks in that $1.75 trillion plan. Now, here's Senator Chris Coons.
Well, I'm optimistic that we're going to see real progress now that we've got a framework that has the support of the Democratic caucus. This is a framework that will make a generational investment in providing support for things like affordable, high-quality daycare and pre-K for 3 and 4-year-olds for millions of Americans, broader and better access to quality health care that'll help with health care for seniors and for Americans with disabilities. I've been serving here in the Senate for just over a decade. I've never seen a moment as encouraging as this when we are on the very verge of delivering significant expansions in support for the things that keep families up at night, for the things that, if we get this done, will improve in the health, and education, and the quality of our families. This also is an important investment in combating climate change, a remind you, $555 billion of this package is to combat climate change. And as our president goes to COP26, that's a critical investment to make.
Jayapal herself said, we have endorsed the framework. I just want to be clear about that. We have also said that we welcome anything that is additive that people are able to negotiate that will get 50 votes in the Senate. Sounds like opportunity to me. Now, one key addition that many Democrats are still pushing for is including provisions to lower the cost of prescription drugs. So that scaled back version that we mentioned earlier may still be in the cards. According to this, the compromised version would only allow Medicare to negotiate prices for a smaller group of older drugs that no longer have exclusivity, meaning that they're no longer protected from competition. Senator Bernie Sanders also said that he still planned to push for dental and for vision benefits. And then we get to paid family leave. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand's office said in a statement that the senator, quote, continues her nearly decade-long work to pass a national paid leave plan, whether it's in the bill or the next, but we'll try to work and add it back into the Build Back Better plan until the ink is dry. The paid family leave getting dropped is definitely a blow for advocates and groups everywhere. The exclusion leaves the U.S. as one of just 6 countries without any form of national paid leave and one of 8 without national maternity. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said that she is still holding out hope that paid leave could make it into the bill. Now, there are some things that are not in that I frankly have not given up on. I still would like to see paid leave for babies, even if we can't get the rest. But that's still.
All right, John. They need to get their act together. They say it's looking very highly probable that we will be getting a forced stimulus check or forced stimulus check package passed very soon. And they're arguing to make another one that would work in partnership with the one that they're fighting so much about and so upset about passing. So y'all stay tuned and make sure you do what you can, where you can, when you can. Visit change.org and vote.org. Make a difference in your city and state. Vote, sign petitions that matter at change.org. The $2,000 stimulus check, almost 3 million, if not more than 3 million signatures by now, as well as Justice for the Say Their Names hashtags, Justice for George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Vanessa Gillen, Elijah McClain, Jacob Blake, Robert Fuller, Ma'Khia Bryant, Adam Toledo. Y'all, please stay on top of what's going on. Do what you can where you can. Visit vote.org to register to vote. Find out when the next vote is in your city or your county or your state and make a difference. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to fade to the background, so that means we're going to say goodbye to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. But thank you so much. We're getting ready to make new pages, the Cherry Franklin Show 2022. So y'all stay tuned. All of them will be done by December, but we are going to start making some as soon as possible. So that way when we move this office, we don't have much work to do and can just go right into production and keeping a schedule. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. You're beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. Your energy is positive. You're important to me, your community, your family, and your friends. And I love y'all. Thank you for making me a top streamer. Thank y'all for my money. All of that. I see a lot of top tippers on the screen. I see a lot of viewers for this session. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure you follow my partner Scoop Tullis, who came by, shouted us